Welcome back to more Shadowrun Returns. I'm probably gonna upload the first like 2-3 episodes. Wow, I'm probably gonna upload the first 2-3 episodes today just to get a good start on the series, since it is my first major Let's Play series. So I want to start it off with a bang. All right. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for a yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Believable enough, yeah? Hello? Oh, water. I want to drink out of the water. No, I can't drink out of the water thing. Okay, ask the coroner about Sam Watts. Will do. I'm in the back. That's what he said. Wow. That's cool how, like, I have some vision, but, like, if I walk behind here, I can't see this sign anymore. That's cool. I like that. Can I rotate the camera? I don't think so. Okay. That would not make sense if I could, because my character's like the only 3D thing in this game. All right, let's talk to this dude, Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little bit more than you'd expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Yeah, he seems really creepy. Look at that smile. Dresden. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Aiken. I reprimand a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. Embedded in his skull. I see. Well, you're right, he's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam said, I better not tell him about the 100 yen, or 100,000 yen. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message. A dead man switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there. Here. There. I don't know. Oh, he's walking me to him. Oh, no. Sam's dead. This thing doesn't even split when I move through it. The little plastic things that you see in TV shows. Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. What do you got to say? He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had his spleen removed. Dresden, get out here. Oh, look at him. He's cool. He's like the dad on Amazing Spider-Man. What's this? Item picked up. Basic medikit. Okay. I guess he doesn't mind me stealing. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna touch him. I wanna touch him. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face is ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. But beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found in his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn-off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we are argued. We have been long. To say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Look at the cred stick. Standard, cheap, unsecured credit stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take it. 300 yen is added to my account. Okay, cool. Look at the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Probably Jessica, right? It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. Man, my throat's starting to hurt from all this talking. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Put down evidence bag. Okay, I don't want that. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. McCluskey. McCluskey, hello. I'm just gonna talk to you from behind this little dwarf dude, because that's how you talk to people. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Rippervic, I'm not gonna do that. Watch, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a long while back? So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. Lieutenant. Man, I don't pronounce stuff right. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. What was that? Okay, whatever. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows his way around a scalpel. Has decent understanding of human and meta-human anatomy as well. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally noticed you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Oh, there's attribute talks. I can attribute talk. I can't do that though because I don't have a strength 4. I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. The dreck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation and it will be you on the slab elf. Whatever, dude. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Whatever, dude. Don't help him. Help me, because I'm his friend. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? He doesn't know about the money, because I didn't tell him. Friendship. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work so we have that in common. I lied to him about not wanting the money. Ha! It's great. On the take? Who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. The official report is that Sam's mother committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of yen, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ Grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlives. You probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Where was Sam killed? Why don't you poke around these body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll go do that. New objective, open the morgue drawer. Alright, so these are objectives. Party? Only 2. Or only 1, rather. Quickness, pistol. Yeah. Spin karma. I only have 2 karma right now. I'll do that, I guess, because I guess I'm gonna use guns a lot in this game. So whatever. Autosave, that's fine with me. Attack speed, double click, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Alright, put this away. Wait, can I just... Is there a way to just, like... No, I can't do that. I'm gonna go in here. This is creepy enough to go in here. Yeah, open the door. Okay, open the door. Whatever. What's this? Medkits? Medkits. Get the other one too. Alright. Dock wagon basic trauma kit. Okay. The trauma kits are kind of like Phoenix Downs. I read earlier on the description. It basically just revives a person with like a quarter of their health, I think. John Doe. But the internal thermostat. Open the door. Full clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sorting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. What? What? In one quick move, he jumps from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Yeah. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, man, he's cool. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are... Call me Aiken. Nice to meet you, Jake. Call me Aiken. And well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in the city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging in the seamstress's union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did, but out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? Squelching sound. I can't do it. Thanks, John. You're a pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, the last job didn't exactly go to plan. According to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Okay, so I guess a Halloweener is the gangers. Stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last of us all of them. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame though. Wish I'd been there if those slagging gamers hadn't come along. Gangers? Gangers. Tell you what, you look like you could handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle a score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Yeah, sure. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm even surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. So you need a weapon? I like to keep my distance. Got a rifle? Yeah. You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. Alright, tell me more about these gangers really quick. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners and the Barons looking for me. We can take him out, or maybe... Oh, sorry. We can take him out. Maybe I can breathe a bit easier. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. We can leave whenever we're ready. Alright. I think that'll conclude this day's uploads before we actually get into like the more action-y bits of this game. Since we've already got a basis to the storyline, and we've already started out, and we got a teammate with us, Mr. Jake Armitage. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be back tomorrow for another episode. Yeah. See ya.